Guess what? It's time for another episode review of Ninja's Deal. You made us wait for a week, which stupid as hell. Well, anyways, episode 7 of Ninja Steel. Now, this is a messed up kicker because I did this with Last Man on Earth where I decided to say, okay, well, they both were shown the same night. Might as well put them together. This time around, I'm like, not gonna do that. But just note, episode 7 and episode 8 went back to back. Why the hell you decide to skip a week and then do 7 and 8 together? I have to say you're an idiot. No offense, but whoever thought of that is an idiot. You should allow 7 to happen last week and then allow 8 to happen now because it's better that way because it's amazing mystery that just happened. Yeah, the way how episode 7 ended is how Power Rangers kind of should be. But instead, you decide to baby them and say, okay, episode 7 and episode 8 will go together because we don't want to have a cliffhanger that they're going to wait a week for. I thought you said that. I mean, if you're going to do that, then how the frick Talon Ranger wasn't a thing. Sorry for this little freaking stupid rant, but seriously, that was the dumbest idea you ever did in freaking Nickelodeon and or Saban's. I'm not sure who thought of that, but you're an idiot. Let's continue on. So yeah, we're at the high school and Sarah has some stuff in her hands. Yeah, she got like a big pile of stuff. You know, that little thing that's going to happen, which of course is going to happen. Yeah, she had a lot of stuff in her hand and guess what? Oh, tripped and all of it went on the floor. But at least Mick was there to help her out by picking it up with her. So yeah, the usual stuff. So it turns out she's actually a part of 4 clubs. And she has a plan to be in 4 places at the same time because apparently all of them are happening at the same time. And this is a good time if you remember what happened in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This will be a good nod back to you because, well, you remember what Hermione did, right? Yeah, too bad she can't do that. But yeah, I'm like, hey, good Easter egg if, well, it's not even an Easter egg. It's just one that's like, oh, I remember that. So we have Lady Odious, which next episode she's going to go by Madam Odious. I don't know which one is right. Maybe there is a little freaking issue going on here. But anyways, Lady Odious apparently knows magic. She said a magic word and opened the door. Maybe that was a password. Not sure. But having the mallet in her hand kind of makes it seem like she actually did a magical spell. So anyways, apparently she has her secret, and that's what she calls the guy that's in there. She's draining the powers out of is her little secret. So yeah, and she's apparently draining him so she can use the power star, that or learning how or why that's explained in the next episode. So apparently she is on the track team. Sarah's on the track team with Brody. She's in the chess club with Preston. She's in camping club with crap, I don't remember his name. Yeah, Yellow and Haley. And archery club. Yeah, so she's in the archery club, but this time she's with Victor and Monty. So she created the boomerang arrow. And she was able to break the distance record by it. And hey, we get to see the principal. I know, messed up, but I'm just saying. So besides my usual guy thing, so Victor and Morty is on. Yeah. And of course, you know what's going to happen. Something stupid and crazy. Well, first thing we got to talk about is why the frick Victor thinks it's a good idea to dress up as Robin Hood. He's like, um, um. So anyways, yeah, he's dressed up like freaking damn Robin Hood, and apparently before Sarah, he had the archery distance, which you kind of would. It's weird. It's really weird. I still continue to say this is weird. Victor is kind of a scholar and an athlete and everything, but yet he's goofy and goof off and crap, which I'm like, yeah, it's wavery with the frickness right here. So yeah, he's gonna goof off this time around. So he actually tries to do something with an arrow, and sadly, he hit a freaking beehive. Yep, yeah, there's your goofiness of the day, and he's now freaking trying to chase him and run. So, anyways, next up is the fact of the Rangers are training. Yeah, the ninjas are training, and apparently Sarah upgraded the ninja blasters, and well, the others actually are trying to piece things together because they're like, wait, you were with me jogging. You were with me in track. Wait. You were with me in camping. Wait. It's like, yeah, everyone's trying to think of something, and then all of a sudden the monster shows up, and apparently he wants the techno gadgets. Really? Techno gadgets? Um, ga, 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 ga. I'm sorry, but freaking damn, could you have named it something else than that? And it turns out that Sarah, aka the Pink Ninja, because she's morphed, is a hologram. Oh, what? And the monster stole the freaking hologram. Well, technically, it was called a holo projector, and it malfunctioned. Yeah, it malfunctioned. As soon as it malfunctioned, he took it and then he went, and then they returned back to the hideout. They found Sarah there. It's like, yeah, so she was in the hideout after all. She created a holo projector, and there's so many Sarahs apparently. Yeah, they made so many Sarahs, and she it's kind of weird. They were asking, so the monster just took it. Is there any way he could actually use it against? He can use it evilly or something? And well, Sarah was like, nah. It's like, oh, I think you can't do that. I bet he's gonna do it. It's part of the freaking. This is the TV show. Let's break the fourth wall here. It's a freaking damn TV show. Of course, he's gonna find some way to use it. Of course. So the monster uses it and created hollow clones. He actually created 8 of them, 8 big ones of Galvanax. Now, the weird part I have to point out is Galvanax always celebrates the whole game show thing. Why the hell Galvanax is now? Yeah, that's his name. How the frick now he decides to actually root and say, "Destroy the city, destroy the city"? It's like, that does not make sense. That does not make sense at all, man. It's like, yeah, this is where their freaking idea of let's make a game show out of it for the monsters. It's like, yeah, that's when it breaks freaking up. That's where it breaks up. The only way how they could actually fix this is like, yeah, break the city. This is gonna be good for the ratings. Oh yeah. It's like that makes sense. The line I just said makes sense. But Galvanax just said, destroy the city. I want it destroyed. Yeah. I'm like, I mean, you can kind of weasel your way and say it makes sense because it's like he likes destruction and crap. But then why the frick didn't he do it in the first place? Freak this. Screw this. Next up. Brody actually was training with Preston. He actually was sparring with him, which still is kind of sad that you don't have the Red Ranger versus Blue Ranger. Team Red, Team Blue, choose your side. Sadly, that's gone. But anyway, Sarah sees them and says it's her fault because, well, she saw that there's a bunch of freaking damn big hollow projections, and yeah, so she decides to split. Yeah, so the others go and try to fight them while Sarah figures out a solution. This is when she decides to activate all of her clones or hollow projectors and make them do 4 ideas. So she's have 4 things happening at once. One's gonna figure out if there's bugs in her programming. The other one's gonna figure out how to block the freaking signal. The other one's gonna figure out how to regain control of it, and the other one's gonna try to stop the power source. And of course, Mick is looking at this and saying, this is not gonna go well. Not at all. So they're gonna try to deal with it one by one. Oh, yeah, they're trying to deal with one of them, and well, it didn't work. And they tried the upgrades of the ninja blasters, and sadly, the holograms are too strong. And well, they rescue the people and then report to Sarah because, well, nothing's really working. The weird part is Sarah calls him Hack Track. We didn't actually get the name of him. He didn't announce himself saying, I'm Hack Track. No, he just said, I want your techno gear. I don't think he actually pronounced his name. So did she name him? Or the question is, how the frick did she know his name? Sorry to start poking holes, but freaking damn, man. So the clones are fighting for Sarah's attention because, well, one of them was like, I need your help. Come check this out. I need your help. Come check this out. I found something. I need your help. Yeah, and then Mick actually decides to teach her a lesson. Well, technically, he decides to get her to teach her own self a lesson because he decides to get 4 instruments and then starts playing them. And she's like, "Why in the hell you're playing that?" It's like, "Well, I want to play all the instruments, but I want to take time." And then it's like, "Can you help me?" It's like, "There's too many instruments." And then it's like, "Oh," it's like, "Yep, he got you good." So she decides to recall her freaking clones and she's going to work on a solution one by one. And she decides to actually think, hey, let's try to tempt him with more technology. Let me stop here and actually talk about the thing of the back and forth here, back and forth action. We got freaking Sarah here, supposed to be the tech person, right? But we also have Mick, who's also the tech person. Like I mentioned in the first episode, it's a messed up clash going on here because Mick is the one who is most likely going to upgrade stuff, but yet here she is. But then why the hell you need Mick? And then you see, this is the messed up part of where it's like, yeah, you don't need 2 tech heads. You only need one. You really just need one. Maybe the other one will help assist, but that's about it. I mean, to have 2 tech heads is completely crazy. I mean, yeah, they pulled it off with Alpha 5 and Billy. Yeah, they pulled that off. But that was because Billy didn't actually take full control. All he did was just sit back, learn from Alpha 5, and at times he actually helped create stuff. And other times it was just Alpha 5. So yeah, it doesn't really balance well right now. It really doesn't. And plus, looking at the original version, yeah, only the Pink Ranger slash Pink Ninja was needed, not another person as well. Sorry to be a jerk, but let's continue on. So the other Rangers tried to actually use the blaster on the clone, but still is another failure. It doesn't really work. So she made one more of them. Yeah, one of the freaking hollow projectors and got him to take it. And she actually pretended to be horrible and like, "Oh no, don't use it for something horrible. Oh no." And he absorbs it and, well, it's screwing him over. So she got him good. Apparently she put a virus in there and apparently Preston admitted that she actually fooled him too. Yeah. Oh, her acting sucks on that. No offense. Then we got Galvanax, who actually got a little hurt from it because apparently he was connected to it. So he got a little bit of hurt. And of course, it's the showdown. The ninjas actually attack him. First with Water, first with Earth. Then Brody, which this is the original content. It's kind of funny. You guys should be kind of pissed off by this. Kids should be like, why the frick Brody did that? Yeah, but Brody pushed them aside, and then it's time for the final attack, which is kind of weird. Just really weird. But okay, sure, why not? And then we had a nice riff that happened. A nice guitar riff of Go Go Power Rangers. I guess it was okay. And then Sarah got a pat on the back saying, "You did a good job." And then Mick and Robobot actually got a vision from the Nexus saying, "Oh, there's a new Zord that most likely will help you." And well, they threw the thing in there, and then there we go. And Hack got big, and here comes the Megazord. They decided to do Dragon formation because they need flight. And then the monster decided to say, "Hey, you can't get me in space." And then Mick, with the new Shuriken, oh, Power Star, sorry, he froze it to him, and wow, that was fast. It's like he threw it, and then he just got it. I would have figured they should actually have made a nice little, a little feature that shows he threw it, and then you see it go straight into the Megazord, and then it's like, yeah, you guys should have done that. But anyways, yeah, I do have to admit that Astrozord is a good name, but I didn't catch this part, the fact of he has a ninja mode too. What the frick? So every time they go from Zord to mini Zord form, you decide to call it ninja mode? What the heck? Where was I when you guys? That was a dumb idea. That was really a dumb idea. But anyways, yeah, so the new Megazord is called Astro Ninja Steel Megazord. I wonder if that's out now. It kind of should be out right now. Maybe that's why there was a week delay because they're like, "Oh, we gotta ship those toys out. Ship them quick." Not sure, but if that's the reason, then screw you, Bandai. Screw you, Bandai. Well, anyways, Haley's excited on being on the moon, and then there's a moon battle. I still have to admit the chainsaw, that freaking power mega blade, that freaking is just too much. That's just overkill. Still overkill. So after that, after they defeat the monsters, Sarah actually goes into archery, but she actually says, "I'm going to drop out. I need to do one at a time." And well, Victor actually gets out of the messed up contraction he created and gloats about it. He just straight up gloats saying, "Oh, yes. Well, it looks like it wasn't good enough for you, was it? Looks like you can't really take the pressure, can you?" And of course, I figured Monty was screwed, and Monty actually was on that contraption, which was technically a human. I don't know what you call those, archery bows or something. So yeah, he got shot. He went through the freaking thing, and again, the hot principal is there. Yeah, so apparently she likes archery. So that means that maybe she's a fan of Arrow and also Hawkeye. So all I gotta do is just get a bow to her, and maybe I could get a date. Oh yeah. Well, anyways, Monty actually was the Arrow, a human Arrow, and he went through it, and apparently it was a brand new record. But too bad for Victor, who wasn't in there. Monty gets to have the trophy. Oh man! And then it turns out there is a problem that's going on. So, meanwhile, in the freaking spaceship, guess what? The Gold Ranger somehow got out of his freaking restraints, grabbed his ninja star and, well, power star, and jumped the freak out of there. Well, first he escaped, and Ripcon's like, "Yeah, what this Gold Ranger's doing here? The Gold Ninja's here. Come back here right now." And then Astromech Zord, for some reason, went to him. And then, yeah, and then all of a sudden he crashed on Earth. A TV crew was there, and the Rangers are shocked to find out that, oh frick, there's a gold ninja out there. And it's like, it's a Power Ranger. It's like, yeah. And then the mystery. Yeah, because it's a cliffhanger. That is one thing that would have been awesome. That's why it should have actually happened last week. It's really bullcrap that you decide to hold back because, well, you want to do episode 7 and 8 together. That's really messed up. But anyways, I think the episode was pretty okay. I did have a lot of negative things to say about it, but on the other hand, it is a decent addition. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and stay to another episode review of Ninja Steel, because there's going to be one coming very shortly, because episode 8 came with episode 7.